Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at Toronto. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And checking out Atlanta, down a few spots.
You know, for the Raptors, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
So the Raptors starting five. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Terrence Mann is out there with Trae Young, and it's Ricochet in at the 3 spot. And talking about MP, he loves playing defense. Has designs on that Defensive Player of the Year trophy. Gotta love the decisive nature of MP's personality.
Well, the standard is set, and if he's gonna meet his goal, he understands you can't take nights off. You gotta show up each and every time you take the hardwood.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Facing off tonight are two of the best players in the league at getting stops. I asked MP how much it would mean to him to be named Defensive Player of the Year, and he told me that his coaches have made defense a priority. He said it's my goal every night to be the best defender on the floor, and that kind of effort helps win games for his team. That's what it's all about. He said if I win the award too, that's just icing on the cake.
And you know what they say, defense wins championships. All right, Allie, appreciate that. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he's good on the first of 3. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Barnes, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Ricochet, covered by MP. Goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Johnson. MP with the block.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
And MP throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Ricochet. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Back to Young. Launches it from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting. Their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Atlanta with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Young. Oh, MP with a block. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Young against MP. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. There's the triple. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
MP with it. And it's Young picking him up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 49 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself.
Hawks trail by 6. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Terrence Mann. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. Over to the wing. Johnson for 3. Rebound Toronto.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
There's Young with the 3. That shot missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 from Ricochet hits the trifecta. Ricochet's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Johnson a screen on quickly. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. With the crossover. Fearless Trae Young.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Here's McGrady. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly against Young. Here's Mann. MP with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Mann. No points yet. Okongwu, a screen on quickly. Clock at 6. Pass to Ricochet. From downtown. Rebound Toronto. MP scanning the floor. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Toronto Raptors. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3. MP outside. The fader off the window. It's good. McGrady's got 19 points.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Here's Young. Okongwu inside. He's working on Pirtle. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A 12-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dick, he's checked in for quickly. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Here's MP. MP throws it down off the drive.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Hawks trail by 14. Man, the pass to Young.
I got yours.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. Johnson finds Young. And it's Young again missing.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
MP inside, guarded by Young. McGrady, good. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things. And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
On the wing, Grady Dick. From the arc. And MP good for 3. McGrady's got 28 points for the game.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside man. Pass to Rizashea. Okongwu, a screen on Barrett. Here's Rizashea. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Rizashea's got 10 points.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Both teams will make substitutions. And check out the NBA's top 3-point shooters over the course of the past month. MP, number 1. Second is Jacoby Walter.
Their consistency from range is unbelievable. It's what every team in the league is looking for these days.
Raptors lead by 14. All right, let's find out the news on Emmanuel quickly. Out.
Doing what you're doing, all right? Go get him.
And so here is Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. MP right side. Shot from the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Rizashea in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Hawks trail by 14. Mann, the pass to Young. With some arc. Fearless from Young inside.
Look, that is a skillful shot by Young. The floater is rarely the easiest option.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 31 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Tries it from the top of the key. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Oh, MP throws it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Okongwu, a screen on Barnes. Looking to end the run. Johnson passes to Mann. The 3 from Rizashea. And it's MP with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now Young. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
MP.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Yeah, MP. Great win tonight, MP. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
There he is, facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kev. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And MP has let everyone know he really wants to take home Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, MP has certainly made his mark on D. The biggest thing I've noticed, the effort he puts in. He doesn't lose focus, plays hard. He's always played under control. That's a kind of cool confidence that can really rattle shooters.
And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
On the court for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP is making a strong case for Defensive Player of the Year. When I asked him about it, MP said, every single night I want to set the tone on the defensive end. No easy baskets. Every point must be earned. He added, I pride myself on being the best defender on the floor. That rubs off on my guys, and that's how we win games. Kevin?
Like he said, DA, he sets the tone defensively.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Such a wide-open look. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
McGrady. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fox from outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. Wembanyama The sky is the limit and the reality.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Randham's checked in. Now here is McGrady. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Over Sohan. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Sweet confidence on that look from MP.
MP against Fox. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's MP. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wesley's checked in. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
That one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 12 in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Sohan. From downtown, they get it again. Wembanyama hits the jump hook. 6 points for him.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's just had one attempt at the line early. First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Good on both. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And Fox gets it to go.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Here's McGrady. 14 points for him. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
MP inside. Guarded by Fox. Count that one.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
In a deep three from Fox. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Vassell, no good. Raptors trail by 3. MP out there with Walter. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. McGrady. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against Chicago was sensational. He scores 46 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by MP. Fox against MP. And he comes up with the deuce. Fox has got 11 points.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
MP up top. Guarded by Fox. And the dunk by MP.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fox from outside. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's McGrady. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Fox. And the rejection by MP. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at San Antonio. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
Checking out Toronto, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Barnes gets a hand on it.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan.
MP with the powerful alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
MP inside. Guarded by Fox. The shot by McGrady, no good. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fox passes to Sohan. Takes a 3. That's good from Fox on the assist by Wembanyama. Fox has got the game tied up here for San Antonio. MP, that's for 2. MP converting the top bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP has been leading the charge for the Toronto Raptors. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots,
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's McGrady. It's MP finishing at the other end.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
Wembanyama outside. Vassell trying to break free. Yes, and the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Spurs shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Here comes MP. Oh, my goodness. What a pull.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. McGrady's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight. Steps back and fires. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his first basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. MP deciding where to go with it. And they double up MP. Barrett wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Barrett's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Six on the shot clock. The 3. Drills it from outside. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Here's McGrady. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside, Fox. Pass to Branham. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Fox passes to Branham. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. In Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's McGrady. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher. And his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. MP comes in for Scotty Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Fox. Walter out there with MP. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Mobo in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from MP. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Brannon. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Soham's checked in. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. On the wing, MP. And another one.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
To tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And he throws it down hard.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Here's Castle, covered by MP. A pass to Fox to end the run. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And MP doesn't back away from physical defense. You love that about the young player. He welcomes any chance to get to the line.
And McGrady drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Fox.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Drains the three-pointer.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Here's McGrady. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by McGrady.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet away. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Shot, high post. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there. Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
Here's Vassell. Can't knock in the three. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they...
You earned that one.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
There he is, man.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
to spend a Saturday afternoon. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Well, MP's made it known that he's gunning for Defensive Player of the Year. He's up against some tough competition.
We know MP can lock in when he sets his mind to a specific goal. But wow, has he over-delivered. He's got his focus set on winning Defensive Player of the Year. And so far, it seems like nothing is stopping him from achieving his goal.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Hartenstein. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work with defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And that one's good.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
MP taps it. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Williams passes to Wallace. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
MP against Williams. Quickly from outside. And he buries his first look.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Inside, here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's MP. Outside Barnes. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the... He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be able to at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Topic, and it's Wallace in at the 2. Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
In transition, here they come. Here's Wallace. Right down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's
out of this world. MPs. I mean, you have to have the talent to make a move like that. But MP also puts in the work.
Wiggins against MP. Pass to Topic. Capella with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's MP. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Here's Topic. Guarded by Quickly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 4. Points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court too. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. MP scanning the floor. Fires the 3. MP buries the triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Williams on the wing. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Barnes against Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's MP. And it's Toronto with another.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Toronto leading by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to MP. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Takes the 3. Again, MP missing. Williams from long range. And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which. Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Ali. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
MP against Williams. Here's McGrady. Off target from the baseline. Thunder trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Over MP. Williams misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now MP. 28 points for him. He shoots again. Barrett finds MP. Back to Barrett. The 3 from Quickly. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Wallace outside. To the middle. Hardenstein passes to Wallace. Gets the 3 to fall. Wallace has got 5 now.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Williams against MP. And that's good from 17 feet. McGrady's got 6 here in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Williams. Rebound, Toronto.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. Dick, he's checked in for MP. Thunder trail by 11. Taking a look at the Thunder. Caruso and Williams make up the perimeter. Aaron Wiggins out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Wallace in at the 1. To the paint. Wiggins, no good. The Raptors shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's MP. And they double up MP. Kicks it out to Barnes. Screen by Capella. MP goes up and throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. McGrady's got 5 rebounds in the game. Over Williams. Here's Walter. Here's MP. 6 to shoot. Muscling it home. MP.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Thunder trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Williams with it. Picked up by Dick. Williams passes to Wallace. Drills it from deep.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson-Earl. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso.
Kind of mean on that one. Mean and so disrespectful. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, botches the slam dunk finish.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Quickly. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Quickly. The Thunder with another miss. Toronto leading by 14. MP right side. Oh, MP throws it down.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Stolen by MP. On the table, connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. From deep, Holmgren. Chet from range.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
MP outside. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Stolen by Quickly. Down low. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And the Raptors lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Basket's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Again! What an avalanche!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And stolen by Williams. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were